Have you ever had that strange feeling? You know? The one where you're not sure if a woman is being friendly or if there's something more. Something a little intense brewing beneath the surface. Sometimes, the signs of a crush aren't all cute notes and shy smiles. They can be downright unsettling, leaving you confused and a bit on edge. Today, we're diving deep into those confusing and frankly, kind of creepy signs that a woman might have a major crush on you. This isn't about the obvious stuff. This is about decoding the behavior that makes the hair on your arms stand up. Hustalita. Let's start with one of the biggest, most modern signs. The digital ghost. This is when her online presence is everywhere in your life. But her real-life presence is nowhere to be found. She likes your posts from 3 years ago at 2 in the morning. She's the first one to view every single one of your stories, without fail. But when you see her in person, she acts like you're a complete stranger. She might look away, quickly get on her phone, or even walk in the opposite direction. It's a classic hot and cold scenario, but it's amplified by the digital world. This creates a huge disconnect. Online, she's your biggest fan. In person, she's an avoidant phantom. This behavior is unsettling because it's inconsistent. It makes you question, what's real? Is she painfully shy, or is she gathering information from a distance? The ambiguity is what makes it so unnerving. She has built up such a detailed picture of you from your online life that interacting in the real world feels overwhelmingly intimidating for her. It's like she's a researcher who's suddenly face-to-face with her subject. Next up, let's talk about the accidental appearances. Suddenly, she's everywhere you are. That quiet coffee shop you love. She's there, just trying a new place. Your gin. At the exact time you always go. She just signed up for a membership. That obscure hiking trail you mentioned once in passing. You bump into her there. Once is a coincidence. Twice is interesting. But when it happens over and over, it stops feeling like chance and starts feeling like surveillance. This is unsettling because it invades your personal space and your routines. These are your places of comfort and escape. And now they've become a stage for these chance encounters. It can make you feel like you're being watched or tracked, while her intention might be to create opportunities to connect. The execution feels more like a low-key stalker movie. She's trying to engineer moments of connection, but it comes off as calculated and a little too orchestrated, robbing the moments of any natural or spontaneous charm. Now, for a truly classic and unsettling sign. The information broker. This is the woman who knows things about you that you've never told her. She knows your dog's name, even though you've never mentioned it to her. She asks how your sister's trip went, but you don't even remember telling her your sister was traveling. She brings you your favorite, very specific coffee order one day as a surprise. How does she know all this? She's been doing her homework. She might be talking to your friends, piecing together information from different conversations, or doing deep dives on your social media and the accounts of your family and friends. It's unsettling because it feels like a violation of privacy. You start to wonder what else she knows. It's one thing to remember a detail from a conversation. It's another thing entirely to have a complete dossier on someone's life without their consent. It's a sign her crush has moved into obsessive territory, where gathering data about you feels just as important as actually interacting with you. Let's move on to her friend's behavior. You notice that whenever you walk into a room where she is with her friends, they all go silent and stare at you. Or they might start giggling and whispering, glancing between you and her. Sometimes, one of her braver friends might come up to you and ask strange, probing questions like, "So, what do you think of her name? Or are you seeing anyone?" Her friends have become her lookouts and her reconnaissance team. It's unsettling because you feel like you're being put under a microscope. You've become the main topic of conversation in a group you're really not a part of. It makes social situations feel like an ambush. You're not just dealing with one person's crush, you're dealing with the collective pressure and scrutiny of her entire friend group. It feels less like a natural social dynamic, and more like you being vetted by a committee you didn't ask to join. Another deeply unsettling sign is extreme, disproportionate reactions. This can go one of two ways. Extreme jealousy or extreme helpfulness. If you casually mention another woman, even a coworker or a friend, her mood instantly darkens. She might get quiet, sarcastic, or even openly hostile. It's It's a possessiveness that feels completely unwarranted for your level of relationship. On the flip side, she might display extreme helpfulness. She offers to help you with projects that are way outside of her responsibilities. She bent over backwards to do you a favor you didn't even ask for, sometimes creating an uncomfortable sense of obligation. Both extremes are unsettling because they're out of proportion. The intensity of her emotional response, whether it's anger or an overwhelming desire to please, doesn't match the situation. It signals that in her mind, your relationship is already far more serious and defined than it is in reality. This emotional volatility can make you feel like you're walking on eggshells around her. Finally, let's talk about mirroring, but taken to the extreme. It's normal for people who like each other to subconsciously mimic body language, but this is different. She starts adopting your slang. She suddenly develops a deep interest in your niche hobbies, the ones you're truly passionate about. She might even start dressing in a similar style. It goes beyond simple rainbow building and enters the territory of identity absorption. It's unsettling because it feels like she's losing herself to become a version of you, or the perfect partner for you. You start to see your own mannerisms, tastes, and phrases reflected back at you in a distorted way. It can feel like you're looking at a funhouse mirror version of yourself. This is creepy because it lacks authenticity. Instead of liking you for who you are and bringing her own personality to the table, she's trying to erase her own identity to become what she thinks you want. It's a sign of a crush that's bordering on a loss of self. So what do you do when you notice these signs? The most important thing is to trust your gut. If a situation feels uncomfortable or unsettling, it probably is. It's crucial to establish clear, kind, but firm boundaries. You don't have to be rude, but you can gently redirect conversations. Be less available for those coincidental meetups, or politely decline offers that feel too over. Remember, while her behavior might stem from a crush, your comfort and sense of safety are paramount. These behaviors, while unsettling, often come from a place of deep insecurity and social anxiety, not malice. But that doesn't mean you have to accept them. Understanding these signs is the first step to navigating these tricky social waters with confidence and clarity. Thanks so much for watching. If this video resonated with you, let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't want to miss our next video. See you next time.